What's up, fam? Welcome back to the channel. And we are at the airport back at Salt Lake City and getting ready to go pick up old hot chocolate. Gotta go see what the damage is here in a few minutes. But how's everybody doing, guys? How's everybody doing out there? Hopefully everybody's staying warm, everybody's staying safe. It's about to have another cold front kind of snap through, and yay, I get to drive through it. I thought I had gotten away from it last time when we had a pretty bad storm go across when my truck broke down, but now it looks like we're gonna have to go through something maybe a little worse. I never win. But waiting for my Lyft driver to pick me up, and then we'll go through the details on what they fixed. I really don't think they fixed anything, if that tells you anything, which really, really sucks. But we'll see, and we'll cross our fingers that it did get fixed, but I really kind of doubt it. It is what it is. It's not what it is. It's not what it is, because again, if we break down in the middle of nowhere out there, it's going to cost me even way more money. At that point, I think I'm just going to just give up on it, guys. I'm just to that point where I could go get a job as a driver probably tomorrow and just quit trying to hold on to this dream. I'm at that point. So if something happens to us on the way there, things might change, but we're gonna stay optimistic and cross our fingers. Hopefully everything will go great. So let's get to this Peterbilt and let's see what the verdict is. All right, so what they kind of diagnosed was that a hose, I don't know if you guys remember, quite a few videos back, I replaced a hose that goes from my compressor down to my dryer. Now, this hose was extremely long, and I was like, well, let's just make it a little shorter and route it a different way, and we should be fine. So that's what I did. And actually, my homeboy Kevin, my brother from another mother, go check out that video that him and I recorded. He did the same thing like months before I did, and he hasn't had an issue yet. Check out this guy right here. This one right here has seen better days for sure. Anyways, so what they're saying is that, and it kind of makes sense, and it kind of doesn't. The difference is with the one that I bought and put on my truck, the thickness, the girth, not the best word to use, right? But the girth of the hose was a little smaller. So that was building a lot of pressure in the system. And I did notice that I did have very, very high pressure, up to 140 at times, and then it would release and it would come down. But normally it should be running at like 120, 110, 120, kind of where it kind of needs to sit. There's the old girl right there. What's that, baby girl? I missed you. Anyways, so that's what kind of they're saying that happened to this. So the constriction of the hose was accumulating too much pressure. In turn, was also making a lot of the buildup, because eventually, there is oil that goes through these compressors. It is what it is, right there. It's a motor, and that nasty gunk was actually kind of building up because of that problem, that issue that was going on. Now, while we were here, we also got replaced. They forgot to close this right here. They also replaced. I'm gonna walk around and check that out too. The windshield, because I woke up one morning on our way here, the same trip. This one's still open too. Oh. Anyways, I woke up one morning and the windshield on my side was completely cracked. So we replaced the windshield, replaced the the hose. They had a whole hose made. It took about a week because they initially got the wrong hose, or they made them the wrong hose, and they had to wait for another one. They did the flush. They did oh yeah, they also did guys, if you haven't done this on these PACCAR engines, the crankcase filter. There are two different types of crankcase filters for these trucks. One is a module, a whole module that you have to change, and that's really expensive. That's the only thing I got lucky on. That Hot Chocolate has the cartridge version, which is the newer version. So all you do is, it's not all you do. You take like 4 or 5 bolts off, drop it, put the new one in. But in order to get to that, you have to take off the ECM, the computer module for the engine. You have to move a bunch of wiring harnesses. It's a whole thing to get that done. But I'd never done it in 500,000 miles. So if you guys haven't done it on your truck yet, y'all need to do y'all's crankcase filter. Reminder, crankcase filter, reminder to do a power steering filter, your dryer, your air dryer filter right there. Your, what else? I said power steering. What was the other one? Coolant filter. So there's quite a few filters on these trucks. Make sure you change all those at least once a year. I try to do mine at least once a year. Oh, and you also have a filter inside the DEF tank. So there's a bunch of filters you have to kind of mess with. Now, that's not talking about the little screen that goes in here. There's a little screen filter that goes inside the DEF tank, the one we broke down for last time because it was clogged up. That's a different one. That's a whole thing. You have to drop the whole tank, and it's a whole other thing that you have to do. So a lot of stuff that has to be maintained on these trucks, and we have to deal with. I'm trying to find my keys. Sorry, I keep switching all around. Trying to find the keys to the truck. Well, they're right here. Hopefully they turned the power off. They didn't turn the power off. We'll see if she's gonna crank up, because there's a refrigerator in here, and the refrigerator drains the heck out of the batteries on this truck. All right, so let's talk about how much this whole thing cost me. I also got 3 brand new airbags. Did not get them installed. I just told them to put them in my truck. I'm going to install those myself. We have already replaced 3 or 2, but there's one that's oversized, and it's the wrong size, which is that one right there. That one right there is the wrong size. So we're going to go ahead and replace. You can tell it's the wrong size because you see how that one kind of sits up like this, has the space, and that one's wrinkled up all the way to the bottom. So that one's actually a little bigger. So it's the wrong size, and we're going to have to replace that. So anyways, I bought 3 brand new airbags, so I'm going to install those myself. I'm not going to pay a shop to install something that is super simple that I can do on my own. I keep trying to say I'm going to do the price right, and I never do the total. All right, so the total for this repair, go a couple of pages here. It's 2 pages, or 3 pages actually. So the total is $2,548.16. There it is right there. That's the grand total for everything. So not lying to you guys, not hiding anything from you guys. I want everything to be transparent with you guys all the time. That's the goal in this video, or in this series. That's the goal for my channel, period, is to be transparent as possible. Now, let's think back on what all we've done to this truck in the past year, 12 months. So in the past 12 months, this truck has had a complete engine rebuild. It's had a new air compressor, that the one that I think is still going, that's still bad on this truck, but they say it's not. Okay, we'll go with that. So the compressor's brand new, the radiator's brand new, the fan clutch is brand new, all brand new tires, all Michelin's all the way around. All airbags are brand new. Well, they will be once that's taken care of. What else? For the most part, that's about it. It's about $50,000-$60,000 when you total all that up. So yeah, not discourage any of you guys that want to become truck drivers. If you want to be a truck driver that bad, you do what you have to do and you come see this on your own. But that's why people like me make videos, so you guys can see and maybe make a little bit of a better judgment, at least right now, the day and time that we're in right now, with the rates paying so little, with not being any work. I haven't seen any money come to my bank in 6 weeks. Yeah, George, why haven't you gave up already? I'm still trying to hold on to the dream, guys. Still trying to hold on to the dream. But that's what I got going on. I'm going to go hook up. I'm going to crank her up. Hopefully everything is good and we can make it back to Texas. We do have a load once we get back, but it's a little short load. I'm still not going to get a check because I'll still be negative once I get that, because of fuel that I'm going to spend from here back to Texas, the truck notes, I'm still going to be negative regardless. So, yeah, I probably won't see a check for another, I don't even want to think about it. The only reason we're still surviving kind of is my little gigs that I do. I edit videos and make videos for these guys that, like, one is a dog trainer. The other one's my cousin. He does trees, he has a tree service, so I make videos for them, and that kind of brings a little bit of revenue in, and just Uber. But as you guys know, my vehicle messed up too, so I can't even do Uber anymore. So, yeah, 2025, I love you. But actually, I think that happened before 2025. That was 2024, still trying to hold on to my leg. Yeah, with that being said, guys, thank you guys for joining me on this journey. Thank you guys for being here with me. We will see what happens. We're going to keep on pushing. I'm just too stubborn, and I just keep on pushing, unfortunately. Peace. Which way? Peace. We're out of here.